common grips in wrestling is going to be the collar tie. So a good collar tie, like I have a hand on the back of his neck. Some people prefer like the top of the head. It's really dependent on what you want to do. Like if you're looking to snap, top of the head might be better just because you have a better lever. And then I have like a forearm to frame his shoulder right here. So if he tries to shoot on me or come in, I can push and I can pull as well. So that's a good collar tie. So we're gonna look at doing a little game, but like mostly focusing on how to get rid of the collar tie. So Dylan collar ties me. There are a variety of ways we can get rid of this. I personally like to turn this into a 2-on-1. So I'm basically coming with a cross wrist and then a grip on like the bottom side of the elbow here. And then I'm basically doing like a shoulder shrug. And it kind of just turns into a Russian shrug. I'm hitting his arm to my chest, and then now I have my own grip and an angle. So again, I like to do this cross wrist, and then I come and just sort of shrug with the grip using like a shoulder turn. Be strong with your grip right after you get this. I like to sort of put my shoulder into his shoulder, and this way you start to move your own arm. You can also choose to do a cross wrist and an over tie here. So I'm just basically coming over right here. Same motion, shrugging, and then I can switch it to the Russian 2-on-1. An easier way to get rid of the collar tie is also to just post on the bottom here and do a little squat. So you're basically squatting and getting past it. That sets it up nicely for underhooks, body locks. So you're essentially coming past the frame straight into single legs. And then the last one I've been experimenting with is Dylan has a really strong collar tie. It's like 90 degrees. I like to basically bring my hand over and extend, basically making his collar tie a little weaker. And then from here I can slap it off, or now that I've created some distance, I can similarly grab his wrist around. You can also just like come inside as well and sort of like open it up and reset the position. So there's a lot of things you can do. Feel free to experiment with it. So you have your 2-on-1s, you have your bump the frame up, you create distance, or you can come inside. So we'll play a little bit of a wrestling game where you have collar ties and look to strip them.
Sorry, can you just do those three real quick on him again? Sorry.
So one is basically turning it into your own grip, your own 2-on-1 grip. So I go cross wrist. I can choose whatever grip I want. It's basically shoulder shrug. 2-on-1 grip. The easy one is the bump, where he has a strong collar tie and I'm basically changing level coming in. And then the last one is just creating distance to make their collar tie weaker. So I'm bringing a hand over, sort of like punching their chest a little bit. And then from here I can slap it down and come in as well. Any questions? 1, 2, 1, 2. So basically you're collar tying your partner, you're doing